Shanice! I hate having you in this chair, but I do want to know, what was it like being on America's Next Top Model?
It was just like, okay, my dream came true. I know I can do anything. If I got on America's Next Top Model, and that was my goal. And if anybody knows me, I've been trying to get on America's Next Top Model since I was like 15.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. How many times did you send in audition tapes, or did you reach out to the casting people?
I sent in so many audition tapes. Like, it was so many hairstyles they got on me. Like, I was like, oh, which one y'all want me to come down there as? The natural girl, braids, weave.
I guess this one worked.
It did. It did.
This season, contestants could be eliminated at any time, and you were a victim of that. What did that feel like, of not going through a traditional panel and being eliminated in the same way that your peers in the house had been?
And going in that day, I knew it was an elimination, kinda, but then again, I didn't know. I knew somebody was gonna go, but in the back of my mind, I kind of knew it was me, because throughout the whole show, like, you talked about my walk. Everybody talked about how bad my walk was. I need to fix it. And when Gina came back and like killed that walk, I was like, okay, I know it's my time to go. But honestly, feel like I wouldn't have went out any other way. I'm glad I went out the way that I did at the paper shoot, even though I didn't get to do it. But I still feel like that I went out with a bang.
So, once you weren't in the competition anymore, who were you rooting for?
Kyla. After being in the house with her, after all the other girls left, she is like probably one of my favorite persons. Like, persons, whatever. Persons on this planet. Like, I love Kyla. Like, I was rooting for her because she's never modeled just like myself, and I was like, she could win this.
Let's talk about the people that you weren't fans of in the house. Let's talk specifically about Gina and Rio.
Okay. So growing up where I'm from, I've never met any females like Gina and Rio, so it was kind of different. I didn't know if I should be like a bitch to them. I didn't know if I should be like nice to them, but I can definitely sense fakeness from a mile away. I didn't feel like that they were real enough to be my friend. So I was just like, I'm gonna stay away from that. I didn't come in the house to make friends. I came to win America's Next Top Model. So being with extra like drama and negativity, I didn't want that. I felt like they were out to get everybody. And like, I feel like they were out to make everybody's whole time there the worst time ever.
Do you think that there's a falseness to Gina?
She's a nice girl. I don't feel like that I wouldn't call her a friend. So, no, I wouldn't be like, Gina's my friend. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't call her and be like, hey girl, let's hang out. No. I might like her picture on Instagram.
That's as far as double tap is all she's
That's about it.
I'm gonna take you back to the desert. There was a windstorm. A tent flew in the air. Did it or did it not hit Gina in the head?
No, it didn't hit her in the head. It hit me in the head. If it hit Gina in the head, it hit all of us in the head if it hit her in the head. That's how I feel. But if it did hit her in the head, I mean, I do, like, I feel sorry for her. But no, like, the way she was sitting out there, you would think that the whole thing fell on top of her. Like, seriously, I was like, is she really doing this?
We need an instant replay.
Yes, I want to see this. And if it did hit her, I'll apologize to her. I might send her balloons and flowers and something. A get well soon card. I don't know.
When you found out that Director X had actually said, Gina, get into the shoot, did you feel bad?
Yeah and no. I honestly felt like that as soon as she got that okay to go in, and then she came in and she came in and she hit me and Christiana. Like, literally. I was just like, okay. But after she said that he told her to go in, I was like, okay, you get a pass, but you don't get a pass for hitting us. So I was just like, I feel like I didn't feel like it was fair because I wasn't in her scene, so I didn't think she should have been in our scene.
I know one of the main things that you talked about throughout the show was making your mom proud, specifically, and honoring your family. And do you think that you did that? Do you think you made them proud?
I will say that my mom and my sister are like my biggest fans. Like as soon as the show premiered, like you couldn't even hear the show. All you heard was them, because every time they see me, oh my gosh, Shanice! It was just like, I don't know, I think I did make my mom proud. Like she doesn't cry. And so the fact that I can see her cry, happy tears, it means so much to me. So I feel like that I did my mom proud, and I also did my city, Murfreesboro. Like, I didn't know I had that many fans in Murfreesboro, and I appreciate all the support, honestly. I feel like that I did what I needed to do.
Before we go, I want to ask you some quick questions. You're going to answer them as quickly as possible. Who was the messiest in the house?
Me.
Who was the horniest in the house?
Kyla.
Who was the funniest in the house?
Kyla.
Who was the craziest in the house?
Christina. And Liz.
Okay.
Liz.
Good duo. What was it like standing in front of Tyra?
Intimidating. She was definitely intimidating. She looks just like her pictures on Instagram. Like, I was like, this woman doesn't change. Like, she's so beautiful, but so scary.
She's not scary.
In a good way. Like, if I seen her right now, I probably would pee on myself. Like, Tyra Banks, like, oh my God.
You spent 14
I know.
You spent a long time with her.
Still, every time I go to sleep, I like think about her eyes and her hair and just all that. I'm like, she smelled good too.
She does.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. And this whole being on America's Next Top Model is a dream come true. And I never thought in a million years that I would be right here, so.
Well, you did it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you ready for more fabulous face-offs?
Well, only the next level fears survive, so make sure to subscribe so you can follow along on the competition for the crowning of America's Next Top Model.